Do you love those cards that are circular, that are multi-fold, that have beautiful window scenes? Today I'm going to share my top tips to creating those fun fancy fold cards, add the decorative beautiful window dies, and pair it with beautiful scenes of paper to create those fun interactive cards that you, your friends, and family will absolutely love. To get started, we're going to use the rounded sunlight window die. With this die, you have lots of different ways you can position this window. You have 9 different pieces, and I love to pair this with the 6x6 round bifold card. And the one we'll be working with today is one that looks like this. So that is all pre-done for you, so you do not have to do it yourself. We are cutting this out of a Luxe Gold cardstock. This is a 95-pound 257 GSM weight, so that really adds a beautiful accent. So to get started, to create a piece like this, you'll want to use lots of the dies. Now, when you'd be doing this at home, you would just go ahead and layer everything down like this. I cheated a little bit, and I'm going to do the next section because I have two sets of dies. So if you like to save time, you could get 2 sets of dies as well, and this will help you. But to put the other side in is the exact same way I did the first side. So just tape your different pieces in. You can start from the top down, or you can start at the bottom, whichever way you want, and just position these dies to create these window cuts. So this will allow you to create those beautiful scenes very quickly and easily when you pair it with some beautiful background papers and the circle fold dies. So we're just going to go ahead and just layer this on top, and you have this beautiful sandwich of dies that you can run through all at the same time. So we're going to run this through. Now this is 6 inches in width, so if you have a machine that is that width, you'll just lay this on top. It's going to be pretty tight, and then just run that through the machine, and that will cut everything out for you. Once you're ready to assemble the card, you can choose from the window scene paper collection or whichever one is your favorite. I use this one, and I used one of the circle dies that's just a plain edge and cut out my circles for this card base. So you can do a couple to make sure that you have all those pieces layered. But that just creates that beautiful window scene that you can open. So to layer this, you're just going to go ahead after you have cut out that main circle. I'm just going to do the front piece of this card so you can fold it multiple different ways with the fold on the top. Go ahead and just add glue around those edges. And we'll just go layer that right on top. And that creates that beautiful scene to start your background. So when this comes out of the die, that cut it very beautifully. So you have your window base. So you can go ahead and just glue that down along the edges. And what's really pretty about this is you can have those windows open in many different ways based on what you love. So it creates great versatility for you. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and add the window to the side with hinges. So within this collection of dies, we have the window hinges that allow you to create different die cut embellishments to hinge those windows very beautifully. So I have these all cut out. I'll just fold them in half, and we're going to go ahead and glue that down. So I will just position this right back into the center of that card, and then you can put a hinge on the top if you like. And you can also put one in the bottom. You could just use 1/2. You can use different sizes because there's lots of styles that you can choose from. So you'll do this technique on both sides if you wanted to have it open, and then you have that opening in the center. Or you can also use the other style of window and keep that completely closed. Use a different style of open fold out card. So there's many variations that you can do with this, just based on which card front that you layer this on, how you cut it out, and all those fun things. So you'll have some fun creating with that. Within this collection, we also have the 6x6 shutter fold cards in white, and those come with all connected, all folded, and there are a total of 6 cards in each of those packs. The die cut that I'm using with this one is the rounded eyelet window die. There's 2 different main patterns within this. There's 5 pieces, so you get lots of great versatility with this one as well. So you have that interactive piece that will allow you to create those beautiful cards. So to get started with this one, this side I have decorated already. I took the one kind of half moon shaped die and cut out that piece. And then the next one, I'm just going to put onto my gold cardstock, and that will cut out this piece. I'm just going to move this down just a tad. You'll run that through your machine, and that will cut out this piece. So when you run that through, I like to put it in lengthwise so that you have more pressure on the more detailed areas of your die. So when that comes out, you're ready to layer and assemble it. So that just cuts out so beautifully from that gold cardstock. Just pop out those extra pieces, and you're ready to assemble your card. To layer those pieces, you're going to take this piece and just glue that directly to the front card panel. And that will have a little white edge for you. So you'll just kind of center that. And then if you wanted to add foam dots to the back of this, totally up to you. That will give it a little bit of dimension. And you can go ahead and just add that to the top, and you have a really beautiful, just make sure everything is straight, straight, straight. So I lined that up on the back, and then the front just automatically lines up for you. Here are some other ways that you can layer those together to get very beautiful different pieces and concepts with that. We're going to look at a lot of samples created with these window scene dies and different variations of the multi-fold cards. This is one coming from the 6x6 swing fold card base. That one is a really beautiful one. This window, which is the rounded sunlight window die, you can attach it in the center and have that beautiful scene on both sides. Here is a beautiful circle card that is fun to set up like this. So using the window scenes paper will allow you to create those beautiful backgrounds very easily. You can also cut into those actual card front panels to create a beautiful scene as well. So if you love these samples and you'd like to see more different variations on how you can create these, we've added them to the blog. And if you add the item number of any of the stamps and dies that you purchase, that will just bring up specific samples to that one as well. So you'll see so many variations. Versatility is endless. I love how this one is just perfect. You could do a side fold. You could do up this fold side up like that. So lots of fun variations. And then this card, you also have that side swing card that just opens like this. And then within this collection, we also have the rounded lattice window that works very similar to the one we just demonstrated, but it works beautifully with the interlocking fold card. And all of these are white, they're scored, there's 6 in each pack. With this one, you have those interlocking card pieces that you can open and close. It makes very elegant, beautiful designs. But that die looks stunning in white, it looks stunning in gold. You can use it various ways. You can even cut into the panel and have more of an open design with that too. So here's just some various designs that have been created with that specific card front panel. So many fun color combinations, different flower styles, And you can even use it on the round circular card and do some fun cards with this too, just leaving a little bit of space in the center, adding a ribbon. Isn't that stunning? Love, love, love how that turns out. And then here is one where we added this magnetic piece on top, and that comes from the round window frame die, which is also a great accent to anything that's round or circular on these cards. Isn't that just so stunning how that works together? Here's one card that you can see how just the side panel is cut out, and then here is a little pocket on the inside, so you have that option as well. And then the die I had just finished demoing, which is the rounded eyelet window die. Here's just some fun samples of how that was used with some of the interlocking cards, just different color combinations and fun ways that you can create with those. Just look at how beautiful that is on that side fold swing card, just cutting all the way through that window panel. It's beautiful for Christmas, and you can use both sides, alternating with green and the gold. Here's just some more ways that you can die cut those out, and that is using, where did that die go to? Oh, here it is. That is using the rounded eyelet window die. And here's the basic card that is using the interlocking card that is a pocket that is created more like an envelope flap. That is using the interlocking card base there. And then this circular rounded window frame die, some elegant samples with that. So let's pull those forward. You can use it with that card base. Oops, that's upside down. You can use it with this card base where you have that opening. You can have it open in the center. You can do lots of fun things. You've got this pocket in the center, so you can glue that together. You can use a circle, add a little pocket in the middle here. You can make a card that stands up like that, and then here are some just different ways that die can be cut out, just based on how you want to layer it onto your circle or the different card patterns that we have. Within the collection, we also are debuting a 6x6 window scenes pack of paper featuring previous collections, but they're all in a 6x6 size, perfectly sized and designed to use with these dies and these circle fold cards, so it allows you to create those scenes beautifully and easily. Using these tips and techniques and your creativity will allow you to create many variations of the stamps and dies within this collection. If you don't have yours yet, make sure to get it ordered today. I've added the links below for quick and easy ordering. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. Bye.